So the uncle's coming over for the 67 Chevelle. We're going to do a walk around. This thing is now completed. Let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are with the uncle's 67 Malibu Sport Coupe. It's all done now. We'll walk around, take a look down there in the engine. So what do we got in there, Uncle Rudy?
283.
283.
220 horse.
Uh-huh. Factory air conditioning?
Factory air, powered steering, power disc brakes. Yeah.
Nice. And this was a factory air car too, right?
Factory air. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Everything's factory, even the radiator.
Really?
Yeah, had it rebuilt.
Even still has the old the glass
water
bottle for your windshield wipers.
Reserve windshield washers. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
All number matching.
Yeah, and this thing ain't, I mean, if you guys been watching the videos, you'll see this thing, it really came out nice. So let's take a walk around. What color is that?
It's called Emerald Turquoise.
Emerald
Turquoise. And there's the actual price list, the actual cost of this car, what it came from the factory.
Let's pull that out. We'll put it so we can see a little better there.
There you go.
Oh yeah. So that's where it was.
It was an expensive car.
Up in Minnesota, huh?
Yep. J. Klein Chevrolet.
And that's the cost of this car when it was brand new.
Out the door was $3,500.
$3,509. Imagine.
Yep.
Imagine that. And that's the one that's always underneath the rear seat there, right?
Yep.
The build sheet.
Bill sheet.
Sheet.
Bill sheet.
Yep.
Yeah. All factory. Yeah. It's all factory colors. That's just say all.
And we got 226 braking miles, it looks like, on there right now.
Yep. That's it.
Running out pretty good. Let's just take a little closer look.
I put shoulder harnesses in it. She wanted, instead of seat belts, I put shoulder harness.
Was that an option back then, or?
Yeah, that was an option.
Really?
But the car didn't come with it.
Gotcha.
It just came with seat belts, and I put this shoulder belt in there for safety.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
Let's take a look inside that trunk. Obviously not as big as the Impala, but still pretty sizable.
She got People's Choice Awards Saturday night down the Villages with her.
Really?
Yeah.
That's still a pretty good sized trunk down there.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
If anybody remembers when there was a time when cars still came with spare tires. That's not the case anymore. Even got the jacking instructions up there.
Yeah, she even puts the club lock on when she leaves it.
I have to look back to the first video. How long has it been? 3 years?
3 years.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Wow. That was a long time coming.
Rotisserie restored.
Yes, it was. Got the pictures and document that to prove it.
It's even got the factory hubcap still on it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. You just can't find them like that with factory, all number matching factory options. And like I said, it was an expensive car in its day.
Oh, should we fire it up and go for a ride around the block?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
It is quiet. Too quiet. Oh, look how these doors open and close so nicely.
Yeah.
Closer look at the dash, the air controls, AM radio.
Factory radio. Yeah.
Nice simulated wood grain back in the day. Gotta love that chrome.
Power glide transmission.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you that.
Yeah.
No power slide. 2-speed automatic.
Factory power glide. This car is fully insulated. Did the doors, the floors, the ceiling. And it's so nice and quiet going down the road.
Oh man, this thing just floats on down the road, don't it?
Oh yeah.
wasn't a thing that wasn't touched on this car, that's for sure.
Yeah. Disc brakes. Yeah. There's that 220 horse.
Woo! It gets up and goes pretty good.
Yeah, for a 283.
Hey, there was nothing wrong with the 283. That was a great little motor.
Oh, that's a
great motor.
She's getting about 18 miles a gallon with this.
Wow.
Yeah. It's got a 308 rear end gear ratio.
Now, is that a single slip or power slot?
No, just single.
Single. Not a,
Whoop.
whoop.
I gotta hurry up here. That's Joe. Yeah, cheap regular gas.
I was just going to ask you that. Yeah, because what was the compression on something like this?
9 to 1. 9 to 1. You got dual speakers, good radio.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you.
It came with a rear speaker. Yeah.
I seen that back on the package tray, and there was, what, one speaker right up here, right?
Yep. That was an option, a dual speaker in the rear.
Now, that would have been, that's a factory tinted glass because of the air conditioning, right?
Yep, sure is. Yeah, let's see, cars. Got dual exhaust. That single exhaust, I put dual exhaust on it.
This thing is smooth.
Yeah, it's comfy going down the road. And you know the nice thing about it? You can put 6 people in here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, heck,
It's-
there's plenty of room between the two of us. Fit a third person, and like you said, there's a back seat
See,
big enough to smuggle anybody in there. You can snuggle down to anything you want.
I bought Kathy a 67 Chevelle for her 21st birthday.
Wow.
And this is identical to what I bought her.
I remember you telling me that.
And she put on about 100,000 miles on it and never had an issue with that car.
So what was the color again on this one?
Emerald turquoise.
Emerald turquoise. That is a pretty color.
Yeah. It had a dark color turquoise and a light color turquoise.
Now, when you painted it, did that go back enamel, or is that base clear? Or?
Clear coat, base coat, clear coat.
Oh, gotcha.
No, 67 was the first year of 2-stage.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't know
So lacquer was 66 was last year.
If anybody remembers lacquer, it comes out nice, but you have to do the work in order to make it come out nice.
Yep, my 65 was lacquer.
A lot of sanding and buffing goes into those cars. Well, I'm highly impressed on how well this thing rides down the road. I'm telling you.
Oh, this is straight as an arrow.
This thing is just as smooth as any new car you can go buy today. And a hell of a lot better looking, too.
I've had about 3 people in car shows that have been asking me, for sale? I said, no. Well, back to Frank's.
All right. Well, I hope you liked that little run there on the 67 Chevelle of my uncle's now that it's done. Like I said, it's been a little over 3 years. I think he got that thing in April of 2022. So, yeah, about 3.5 years to get it to come to full attrition there. And like I said, this was all done in his little shop. Nothing, no big tools, nothing major. He did everything himself from welding all the panels on. Just, you know, a little old MIG welder that he had, but everything was done. You know, so it could be done by you, by me, by anybody. if you got the gumption and the willingness to do it. So I think it came out really nice. It's a great running little car, and I'm very impressed with it. I hope you guys are too. But if you follow along, there is a whole playlist on the 67 Chevelle from, like I say, from the day that it came home, and we took it off to the trailer, tried to catch it every couple days or every couple months or so. We'd go over there and film a little bit more as things were getting done. But anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And hey, you never know when we'll catch you on the next project. Thanks so much for watching this whole thing. See you guys.